change that lens that we view the world through, we can change the culture we work in, the culture we live in, and make it a place we want to work and we want to live in. So.
In2 and Thinking is a great network for people, drawing diverse people together from many different industries and disciplines to be in dialogue and inquiry together, and to stretch each other's identities and worldview and beliefs with new possibilities.
How do I explain it in a way that makes sense to you? So part of the role of the diversity of thinkers, presenters here, is that the attendees are on different wavelengths relative to what they hear, and our strategy is to have such a diverse way of presenting that we have different entry points.
We make liquid propulsion rockets.
I'm with the W.O. Deming Institute. Dr. Deming was my grandfather.
Yes, I live in Russia, in the middle of Russia. Yeah. Very nice place. This is
Everyone has got something really interesting to say.
My intention in doing these workshops and classes is to support people in connecting to what's really important to them. Yeah. So if somebody comes up and shares something with me, I feel like I did my job.
I think that the way that you just present stuff and you let people take down the pieces that they want and use it in their own context is great.
Anybody can contribute here. It's a really special place.
fabulous. It's a very family, very comfortable place to come that makes it easy to learn, and you have fabulous speakers. So, on many subjects. I've really enjoyed it.
The reason I come to the forum is it's an opportunity to connect with people from lots of different industries who are really smart and are not only interested in their intellect. So we're interested in what's happening on an intellectual, rational, scientific level, and we're interested in what's happening below that. So the thinking about your thinking can be thinking about the thoughts that are in the back of your head. They could be thinking about your emotions.
I'm quite in awe of everything, really. I feel surrounded by all these wonderful minds and brains and all these academics and experiences that people have, and I feel a little bit in awe of all of that, to be honest. It's just so much to take in and so many interesting people to speak to. It's going to be a challenge to get around everybody.
The conference has given me a wealth of tons of emotions. I've certainly been very excited, very passionate to create change in the future.
It gives me an on-the-ground experience of true teamwork, of people walking the talk. It's very inclusive. It's inclusive of people, of ideas.
So I'm very glad to be here. It's a fabulous conference.
Because the reciprocity thing, we receive and we radiate. It comes to us and we play it forward, and it's great. And it's also, I have to admit, just for myself, sitting here reflecting in your presence, it's clarifying for my own sense of who I am and what I do and where it's coming from. So there's some learning in this for me.
Collaboration. I think that's extremely important.
Its own kind of humble way, really one of the most integrative conferences I've encountered. And I think more importantly, it's really focused on building a sense of learning community. It's not just about a particular discipline or just about a particular approach to doing business.
I think it's really important that the ideas that we learn here are told to or share with younger generations, because they're extremely effective.
Unless we really learn to tap our collective intelligence, which means that each of us needs to learn how to tap our own deepest wisdom and guidance, and then that we can learn how to tap that kind of collective intelligence together, we're not going to make it.
And you have to break that pattern, and it's very hard for people to break that pattern. But I think individuals come away from this very excited and empowered in terms of knowing this is the right way to go. There are some very good approaches that you can take.
Yeah, I'm really excited about the future. I always am.
And so, through a series of independent talks with independent thinkers, we found an overall sense of interdependence. Surely, the necessity for teamwork is undeniable.